What's up, gamers? Today, it's time to do the one game. It's beautiful Subway. Yeah, we're gonna play some Subway. Some Subway Surfers. You know?
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Everybody does that kung fu fighting.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
How about you?
Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Let's get some food.
Alien life forms may have unexpected
Hello, buddy.
applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival
Yep.
strategy.
No, you're my next meal. Let's get ourselves a little friend here. You know, he's a nice little friend. Ow.
Oxygen.
Oh my. Alright, so we need to lock in. We need to look 4.0. There. Because our pod spawns in different locations, so there's the northernmost. Yeah, I know we're going south. That's what I know. So this is 0.0 right here. So, wait, hold up. That's not 0.0. Just give me a second. I need to memorize. Oh, nice.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Yeah. Voila. Titanium. So I got everything I needed. So we're gonna return. I think I got everything. But I got fresh meal. Let's create some water for early. Silicone rubber. So I can find silicone rubber. First, go for the knife. The survival knife's the most important thing, but I need silicone rubber. So that means it feels very different. Nothing. There's a legit shipwreck. Okay, my last save file, there was not a shipwreck. Well, there's a graph trap. So I can use that to farm teeth. I'm gonna need to go a bit deep to find these. So that makes it so where I can craft not one, but two of these. You know, I might as well craft 3 of these. Just cause. Okay, so what should I craft? I think I want to craft the repair tool to give me the edge.
LifePod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Alright, so we're gonna need to find metal scraps. Which we are lucky. Cause see, there is literally a scrap yard. Right here. I think we might as well get some, is that a refrigerator? Beacon. Okay, so that's one beacon fragment. Okay, this is where things get serious. So I'll get a radiation suit after you know what happens. So let's make some titanium. So we can create. What do I have? What do I have in my inventory? Okay, a lot. I have plenty. Survival knife?
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Let's create fins.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment, using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden. New blueprint acquired.
So I'm gonna need glass and silver ore. Silver ore is very hard to find. So I want, and with this type of, I can't even see. Okay, so let's, we need to drink some water, get some food. This is the barest environment I've spawned in. So, bear. The most bear. Bye bye. Bye bye. There we go. So, got some food in my stomach. Look, this environment's very bare. The most bare I've ever seen. I've not seen bear. So we're at 75 oxygen.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall. The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Alright, let's look in our storage container. 2 flares, 2 water bottles, and 2 nutrient blocks. Look, we're not going to the, that spot. I just kind of want to see the little thing. I'm gonna use those seeds for later. Because I already have a save file in this game, okay? I'm sorry, little guy. You're my next meal. Alright. So there's a little special event. So I believe Life Pod 4 is all the way up there. Alright, let's stay in the chief shallows. So we can get some quartz and other items. I can farm those. Look, I missed it out on the my last playthrough. I did not record.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
What about quartz, huh? I'll bet in the second game they'll open up the world tree like they did for the Aurora. I bet the Aurora was part of the void. All of the crash zone, part of the void. Those Reaper Leviathans were either in the dunes or the void. That'd be horrifying if I saw a Reaper Leviathan the size of the gargantuan Leviathan. Nice, I got a whole fish. Ah, quartz. It'd be nice if there was like an NPC, like a Sons of the Forest. If there was like an NPC.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Nice hold fish. It's good. Hold up. Let me eat one of those nutrient bars. I just wasted a nutrient bar. Here we go. I might need this. I have no idea what this is. I know what the flares are. So let's start with legit trying to survive. Glass, titanium, now I need a standard tank, which I can take that off. A high capacity tank is like the one I have right now. And a rebreather, I don't know. Let's be honest here. I don't feel like I'm speedrunning this game, so I haven't got all of my materials. Still need a scanner, which I can get if I get 2 acid mushrooms. So let's get those. These are beautiful acid mushrooms. If I want to, if I want to go to life pod,
New blueprint acquired.
here we are, power cell. It's really good. Now the scanner is one of the most
Scanner can be
important.
used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Alright, so let's get out of here and let's go to life pod 3. The safe shallows. I think, yeah, the safe shallows. Let's test this out. So wait, let's get. Oh, so it is for diving deeper. It's either go big or go home. So what if we press ascend? That was a fast ascent. We already have a good light. Alright, so the reason why I wanted to go here is because they said they had a seagull eye. As fast as I know.
Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired. Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
There it is, Stalker. Ah! Alright, so let's find the next piece. There's already a sand shark. Okay. How did a sand shark get here? This thing is extremely. It's one of the worst enemies in the game. One of my least favorites. I don't need to study bladderfish, but I will, in fact, go to the.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
It's resurface. Alright, so we need to still look for sea glide parts, because once we get our sea glide, then we can go traveling everywhere. There's something here. Wait, what about that beacon?
New blueprint acquired.
Pretty sure I saw a beacon somewhere. Here's the thing about Subnautica. You can't really remember where everything is. So beacons are one of the most important things in this game. So, I know it was around our life pod. Yeah, I know it was somewhere around. That was a minor bump. I think it was around the scrap. How do you manage to turn around? That's the question. So if you rescan things, you get fragments. Not fragments, if you scan fragments again, well, when you unlock things. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where it is, I think. No, this is where the grab trap is. I totally did not see what I thought I saw. Yes, sir. That's gonna be impossible to find. Alright.
Blueprint acquired.
I feel like it's smoking more. How many sea glides fragments are there? Yeah, I'll take the count. Sorry, chat. I had to, save my cat from starving. Anyways, where was I? Yeah. Look. Alright, we have to find more of... We're finding too many sea glide fragments. Wrong thing.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Ooh. We go up, 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 and up. There we go. So we have to do compass and we have to do a sea glide. Okay, that's not an option. So let's consume these two. Drink some water. And water that down. And we'll get a lot of fish. Look, I'm on my toes. So I really want to see the explosion. No copper wire. Yours gonna be harder. So once I get a farm in here, wrong way. Okay, so once I get a farm here, there'll be nothing to stop me. Bro, everything's so deep. No, give me that back. Yeah. Alright. Why is there a reef back over there? Alright, so I believe creep finds are a 4 inventory slot. So just ditch one of these guys for a cluster. It's a lot more empty than my other save file. I don't know how to intend it. Ah! Oh. Get this out of here. That was a good throw. I'm so healthy.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor. Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Now all I need to do is just get a lot of. This question is, when can I get the habitat builder? That's my question. I'm not. Computer chip, wiring kit. Oh man, wiring kits are so hard to get. I'll have to go dive deep. Ish. Yo, wait, there's the grassy plateaus. What is this crazy spawn? It's the grassy plateaus. To get that sea glide, that would be fast. But I'm watching the gold. Nice. I got gold. I got gold. I'm rich. I'm the richest dog in the world. Oh. Scanner room. It's not the hardest.
Scans suggest that the biome supports extensive biodiversity. Integrating new PDA data of small cave networks.
Oh.
New blueprint acquired.
We'll drop that. Let's save that for something useful. A sun. It's useful. But yeah, I can get the sea moth, scanner room, all that stuff from here. Sea moth. Sea moth is very early, but it'll get you far.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh. Got it. Quartz. I don't care, no 30 seconds. Why am I so close to the Aurora? Wait, that's a sea moth piece. No, that's bioreactor. It's a really good thing. How much bioreactor do I need? Two. Not one piece. Two. Two pieces.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm gonna need to get that right next to it. What a spot. This place is filled with sand sharks. These things are aggravating. See why they're called sand shark.
Show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Jelly shrimps.
30 seconds. Oxygen.
Swim. Swim. Yeah, that's really useful now. Now I can craft a sea glide. Which that means I could basically travel. Okay, let's put everything in here as it's gonna be our storage unit. Lead, gold, silver ore.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Alright, let's use batteries. Look how fast I am. This brings new exploration. Once I get the sea moth too, I can Oh, I'm going the wrong place. I'm turning right back around. 'Cause that's safe. That's the safe shallows. That's the safe shallows. What does that make me? Safe? Here's the thing. You get a whole map. That's the crazy part, but oh yeah, and some water.
Fluid intake.
Okay, so we'll craft some food. I don't want to. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meat with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Alright. What do I have in here? I can no, I can't use anything. So let me just
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
here we are. So notice of how it's stranded near a cave system. 500 meters, 100-meter depth. We're gonna get to life pod. Oh. Yeah, I hit. Oh my god, is that a solar eclipse? I've never seen a solar eclipse in this game. That is just crazy. A solar eclipse.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Congratulations, Survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development. Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drag core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Alright, we're gonna need to
Vital
more.
signs stabilizing.
Alright. Guess what I'm waiting for. Watch the next day. So we're gonna pack for our long journey. Cause you know, I don't wanna die. And plus, I wanna see this. And this is a pretty safe distance. And under attack. This snake thing. So I believe it's called tiger snake, something like that. I can't remember these things. But it's in the jelly shrimps caves. That's all I remember. Always wait for daylight. So let me gather. Did you just autosave? So I'm packing for a long journey. So it's best if we, you know, just get some items. Turn them into iron. That's what we gotta do. We gotta turn them into iron. See, fresh iron. Wait, did I drop it? Huh. Why don't we get a battery too? So let's consume.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And we'll get a battery. So we'll be fully prepared for when the thing runs out of battery. I don't have copper, do I? Do they have copper? I have gold, not copper. I need some copper. The fact is that there's no similarities in this water. These waters are not similar to what I've played. Moth. Beacon, beacon, beacon.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's get away from the ship. Because that ship will blast, and that thing will be dangerous when it blasts. Alright, let's just watch. I mean, I'm packed for the long journey. All I need is copper. Oh, tell me. I'll probably be going 200 meters. I'll find some extremely rare biomes. No. That I will not be able to find again.
Vital signs stabilizing.
The aurora is gonna blow. It's gonna affect the creatures. So I know exactly where to find the good stuff. What the? Okay, I just faced it. Oh yeah. That's bad. Yo, else is bad. Yeah, right there, right there. Good, good, good. Now this place feels similar. So we're going to, ouch. Okay, so like I was saying before, I got rudely interrupted. Very rudely interrupted.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Even though this thing isn't even at 100 meters. Crazy thing.
Integrating new.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna need to fix that, am I?
For your convenience, the radiation suit has been under the blueprint database.
Alright, let's get the blueprints for the radiation suit so I can farm some metal scraps. Since the radiation is surrounding the aurora, I forgot what I needed for the radiation suit, so give me a second while I build a crafting table. Yeah, let's pin one recipe. One recipe. I need that radiation suit. Fiber mesh and lead. I know exactly how to find lead. That's one of the more easier things to find.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Hi, Ein. Hi, Ein. You're gonna get your food later. Later? I thought this one. What? What? You went, huh? 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 That's how you get a sassy dog away from me. Oh my. Chat. Dog's barking non-stop. That dog will get jealous. Bro. Chat, I don't even know what to say. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. This is the speed run.
Seek fluid intake.
Not a speed run, the speed run. Look, I've never been the game. Not in my life. I heard that it had a really interesting storyline.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I have food. Alright, what's...
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a
Radiation
bad
suit.
option, right, but so are all the others.
I do not see it currently. That's bad. So I'm gonna try to build a habitat builder. So I'm gonna need that wiring kit again. I think that's, yeah. Look, I remember the recipe, that's what I remember. But this is one of the worst spawn points I've ever gotten in my life. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's just build this.
The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Alright, now, here's the thing I want to point out. There's an island. So if we keep going all the way through to the island, we'll find a multi-purpose room. Whoa. I've never seen a tube like this.
Seek fluid intake.
What the? I swear, I just did that. It's asking me to do it again. Let me save at least. Like, chat, I'll be honest with you. Chat. Worst thing. Bladderfish. Snatchy snatch. ER. Alright. So let me build it. Come on. Come on. I gotta do this. Quickly. Quietly.
Fluid intake.
What's that? Great.
Plan pre-recorded distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
How's his log? It's the day of the crash.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular Sea Glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Alright, so I want to go to either the floating. I want to think about this decisively. We need to stay decisive. and that requires me getting up on a fish. These fishies, important. But what's about to come, even more important. See, I don't have what I need. Fiber mesh. It's exactly what I need. Nothing else. How did I do it? I think I just crafted until I think I just
Fluid intake immediately.
A
Vital signs stabilizing.
here. So we're not going to the Aurora. We're going somewhere else. So this way is to the crag field, which I believe is completely abandoned unless you go deep. Then, you know. You kind of have to go a bit far to find this spot. I say always carry an extra battery. I thought that would work. Okay, there's a pit below us. I'm so worried that it might be the void. But I know the void's a lot scarier. There it is. A pretty much practically non-dead zone. This is the stuff that reminds you that there's some land. I just let it load. I hope. So,
Picking
what
up
I'm
multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
So there's this thing, okay? I would like to find it. Yeah, here it is. So, these are exterior grow beds. These are melons. One of my favorites.
New blueprint acquired.
Because the reason why. Hold up. I wanna get them seeds. Yeah. Alright. Marvin melons. My favorite. But there's also something else. This is where the early settlements were. Up here. That would have been death. I thought there was no drop. Mainly because I took the cave system. Alright. Here's where this thing comes in. See, this is an observatory.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Oh. Well, you better come over here. I hate these snake crawlers. Ouch, jeez. I made a mistake. Wait. What's this? Ultra glide fins. Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
That's really good.
New blueprint acquired.
Battery. Fine, room.
New blueprint.
Okay, I don't need that many seeds. Let's be honest here.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard,
Oracle has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
I need that PDA.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months.
Integrating new
Or even
PDA
years.
data.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Jesus. I swear, y'all be extinct just like their grandfather. Alright, I scanned everything. Now it's time to establish a settlement here, I guess. But I mean, like, there's no resources.
You see, Chief? You brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
Integrating new PDA data.
There we go. So, water filtration system. Got me interested. Now, how deep is it? 250 meters deep. That's a risk I'm gonna take. I got a few batteries. I have a few batteries to spare. So, let's go. It's not like... So, I'm just gonna... We're gonna start going down. Just give me a second, guys. So guys, I'm back. Where were we? What was that sound? Oh, those are just stalkers. Juvenile. Wait, I need this. What the heck was that? No way. So if I get the third piece, I'll be so happy.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oof. Butler just one-shot me.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, let's find that mobilized vehicle bag. The sooner we find that, the better. Also, I know exactly where I am now. I thought I'd never find the shipwreck.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired. Seconds.
How's the plateau? Oh, there is no plateaus.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
This would be a good location to build a base, but I don't have any titanium.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint or terror vehicle signatures.
What do you mean by that? Thought I had a battery.
Seconds.
Okay, I have this. So let me put it right there.
Oxygen.
Let's put that as carrying remains of a live passenger.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm swimming as fast as I can. Here's life pod 13. And of course, things broken.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Chat, how do we do this? I need some answers, chat. Cause currently I really like this edge, but I do not have enough, chat. I left all my titanium. Alright, I'll find this. 700. So I could easily just I can cut back for this, because all I need to do is just show LifePod 13. What I absolutely hate about this is that I'm gonna have to go to those floating islands again. I know I don't. Do I? Yeah, I do. Because I left those melons there. See, a bioreactor would be good. But what would be best is a radioactive suit. All I need to do is just get the Aurora back to its original shape. And then save. Alright, so ion cubes. How am I supposed to create ion cubes? Let's be honest here. Most advanced thing the world has to offer. Ion cubes. It's not even hard to think about it for 3 seconds. There we go. So let's stay around here for a bit and then we'll go. A beacon. Titanium ingots. Power cell. So give me a second while I craft titanium bars. I'll craft 2 of these just in case. No, fiber mesh. Let's find copper. Which there's a cave system here. Copper is one of the most common things. I gotta say it. In the game, the most common thing. Why is that thing right there? What are you doing, brother? That scared me. What? I see that thing with... I just barely see that thing. Just... doing radiation. That's not even radioactive. Look, last time I checked, this was not radioactive. So something happened. Let's see. There's so many grav traps. So let me find some vines. Let's see. I'll find it. I'm not gonna pick up that creature egg because, oh god, that is what that. Who's that mother?
Calorie intake recommended. Seek fluid intake.
Alright. So, things are starting to catch up to me.
Vital signs stabilizing.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
I need to figure a way out to deactivate the turret. I need more. Because if I want to make a sea moth, here's the thing. I need to go out. First, I need to release the vehicle bay. So for the sign, and drop. Okay, so did I seriously just picked it up? I did not know that. You see, because I don't have it yet. So let me go to the kelp forest to get my radiation suit. What? I'll need this.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Yeah, but he's gonna become food.
Land re-recorded. Distress call.
This is Officer Keene in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Nice, I got my radiation suit. That is the most important thing in this game. Your radiation suit.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So I'm gonna make a beacon. But hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Stop. Wait a minute. So this thing is important. This thing's a lightsaber. Which reminds me, I need to get a laser cutter. So I'm gonna establish my home somewhere. Let me. Since there's not a lot of resources over there, I'm gonna get resources to survive. So I wanna make a 2-round trip for all the good stuff. I'm gonna leave in the on top.
Seek fluid intake.
Of here. This is gonna be the spot. And once I find the spot, I will go mark a beacon there. So that's what I'm gonna take. One bottle of water. No.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, so let's look for scraps.
Calorie intake recommended.
Beacons are the most important thing. Haven't I already said that? I'm starting to go crazy.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired. 30 seconds.
I don't know what I did, why I did that for. I'm gonna go to the Aurora. Because I do remember something. So the Aurora sides are completely safe from Reapers. Reaper Leviathans will not go. So let me take some of these table corals. The engine's not safe though. So like from here to there. There's a devoid of Reapers. And Reapers, oh, they can leave. That's a whole thing of lead. And what's good about the crash zone is that I can make multiple round trips. Since the crash zone was already destroyed, I can make some round trips. Now if we put a hatch. Okay, so what you need is quartz. And those are sand sharks. Oh. These are power transmitters. They're really good.
New blueprint acquired.
So we're just gonna take the metal scraps. Our plans: take the metal scraps, leave.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
I couldn't be alive without bladderfish. Alive-ish, at least. Maybe 6.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Calorie intake recommended.
He's taking that. Well, let me just take. Alright, now we swim. The good thing is, there's nothing between me and a life pod. Other than a couple thousand Reaper Leviathans, but I could totally solo. And some sand sharks. But they say towards the sand. That's why they're called sand sharks. That's bad. Imagine if I live on one of these reef backs. Just imagine. Perfect life right there. Come on. Wait. I could totally do that. Refracts are legit. They're not cool, but they're not cool like the Void Leviathan. There you go. Alright, we gotta go deeper. We gotta go deeper. Deeper, 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 deeper. Come on, deeper. We gotta find delicious food. Come on, Peeper. You're mine. You're also mine. Okay, let me... Let's hope this works. And there we go. Come on, please work. Please work. I didn't lose any of my items. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's what I want to do. I'm just going to constantly start gathering. Look how much I have. That is the life. So here's this thing. I can head for Life Pod 19. Now remember, the deeper we go, the worse it gets. While I don't have a compass, I do have PDA logs. And nothing could stop me because I have a radiation suit. So here's the thing. So when I started, yeah, it still says I'm normal. Ooh. So, when people ask the question which life pod had it to the worst, I normally say life pod 12. Life pod 12 is, you can't survive it. There's no way. Look, life pod 4, you had 3 days for the explosion. Life pod 6, very preventable. Not part of the topic. Life pod 12. So this is thing. It's like a virus of some sort. But when you get this virus, you die. Because the human body cannot, operate in. Easily being the second. So, Life Pod 4, he could just easily juke out the Reaper Leviathans. If he was like the player. And plus, again, he was right next to the Aurora. So, here's the thing. His boat was probably afloat. There it is. The island. Without full textured. Imagine if Subnautica had a workshop. I would be interested to see what happened. Another eclipse. That's crazy. Yes.
Can you go get some, grocery bags? Maggie pooped in Mr. Hunter's yard. Can you go pick it up for me? She took a big old shit in his yard. And he says he'll pay you like tomorrow or Thursday. He doesn't have the cash on it right now. I'm so stupid. I know, I'm sorry.
Alright, that's it. I'm cutting the stream off.